Do you know how Zhao Liying turned against the wind all the way? Speaking of Zhao Liying, everyone is familiar with her. Her identity is not so tall, she is just an ordinary rural girl. She can achieve today's remarkable results in the mixed entertainment industry, which shows how much effort and hard work she has put in. All the way probably only she knows the bitterness of her life, and we only know one of them and don't know the other. In the entertainment circle, an actress must have a beautiful appearance and a perfect figure, so that you can be selected by certain directors. If you don't have one, you have to go up step by step on your own. It just so happened that Zhao Liying had a round face. In the entertainment industry at that time, melon seeds and oval faces were popular to be called beautiful women, and only then did she have the opportunity to play the heroine, but she could only play some roles like maids. In fact, this is not a bad thing, at least she can calm down and study her acting skills. After all, she is not from a major, and her acting skills still need to be honed and improved. In the past, most of the actors in Hong Kong didn't have the chance to play the male lead after running for several years. In fact, it was to tell them that they should eat one bite at a time and walk step by step on the road, otherwise they would eat too fast and walk too fast. Quick, you'll get choked and tripped, and it's not worth the candle. Only by calming down first can one clarify the direction of one's heart, stabilize one's acting skills first, and then have a magnanimous and fulfilling soul, in order to withstand the blow of fate and be worthy of the gift of fate. As long as the opportunity comes, grab it and become famous all over the world in one fell swoop. On a certain day, Zhao Liying met her nobleman, who can also be regarded as her director Bo Yazhang, who discovered Zhao Liying's invaluable acting spirit. Zhao Liying's acting skills honed for many years and her observation of words and demeanor in low-level actors have been brought into full play in this drama. It's gold, it will always shine. Sure enough, a legend of illusion made her remembered by the audience. There is such a girl with a round face in the entertainment industry. She is not only cute, but also very aura. Since then, her acting career has taken off. If Legend of Illusion is her internship work, then the fairy tale drama 8,000 Bows of Flowers is her popular work, which made her reach the top of film and television dramas in one fell swoop, and is also known as 85 Florets. From then on, her acting career seemed to be suspended. The TV series were broadcast one after another, and she was also nicknamed Desperate Three Nyings. If you want to get good things, you need to pay. If you run into problems, you will escape. It is difficult to gain a foothold in society. If you don't work hard, no one can give us the life we want. You have to have your own opinions and know how to face difficulties, only then can we usher in our own glorious light. Then she starred in Do You Know? Do you know if it should be Sheng Minglan from Green, Fat, Red and Thin, married the male protagonist Feng Xiaofeng in this drama, and gave birth to a lovely son. Not long after, the two of them announced their divorce. As for the reason for the divorce, only the parties involved know. It's inconvenient for us to say too much. As long as it's easy to get together, it's good to be decent. Don't be like some actors. When you get divorced, you pour me dirty water, and I smear you. It's really a loss of face, gentleness. That sentence is really true. When two people are together, it depends on their relationship. When two people separate, it depends on their character. Some people say that the water in the entertainment industry is very turbid, and that no matter how beautiful and pure people are, they will be polluted. In fact, the reason why the entertainment industry is considered turbid by the world is just that the people in it are turbid. After the divorce, she began to transform, and began to perform some down-to-earth heroine inspirational TV, and the response was good. I hope her acting career will get better and better, and the journey will be smooth. Life is like a piggy bank. Every effort you put in will be packaged and returned to you one day in the future. Those precious experiences that have been infused into your blood will take you across the maze into a colorful future. Zhao Liying took her son to think about going out for fun, and she suspected that she had gone to court with Feng Xiaofeng for custody. The recent 85 Flowers news is inseparable from family and children. Some paparazzi photographed Zhao Liying taking the children out to play. Zhao Liying rarely took the children to play for a day, but did not take the children home. They sent the children back to Feng Xiaofeng's residence at night. And then Zhao Liying returned to her home. Speaking of which, it is rare for Zhao Liying to get closer to her children this year. She thought about picking her up at the airport and saw her mother immediately threw herself into his arms. Not long after, Zhao Liying took Xiang to play at Disney. It is only after thinking about it that we can rarely see Zhao Liying and Feng Xiaofeng together. Frame, take the children out to play together. At that time, some people wondered if Zhao Liying and Feng Xiaofeng got back together. Of course it is impossible to get back together, but Zhao Liying and Zhang Xiang have such a close relationship, some people can't help but wonder, didn't they say that Feng Xiaofeng was handed over to Feng Xiaofeng for the custody of the child during the divorce? Do you think about the change of custody right now? Zhao Liying can still take her children out to play so frequently, so how does Feng Xiaofeng, a father, do it every day? The issue of custody is more complicated. When Zhao Liying and Feng Xiaofeng divorced, they negotiated to raise together, but Feng Xiaofeng's mother was not happy. Feng Xiaofeng's mother was strong and traditional. She thought that thinking about it was the blood of her family and had to stay in her own home. In addition, it is true that Feng Xiaofeng's family has a certain background, and everyone knows that Zhao Liying was born, and her parents are not well-educated people, so Feng Xiaofeng's mother has always looked down on Zhao Liying's parents, let alone leave her thoughts to them. I feel that the child will be ruined if it is handed over to them. So divorced for so many years, thinking about it, it can be said that Feng Xiaofeng's mother raised him alone. Zhao Liying occasionally went to see the child, but after all, she couldn't do everything by herself. As for Feng Xiaofeng, he is completely a hands-off shopkeeper. Although it is not enough to ignore the children, he has never given up on finding another spouse. Until the second half of last year, Feng Xiaofeng saw the second spring, and he cared less about the children. Zhao Liying naturally does not want her child to live with her stepmother in the future, and if Feng Xiaofeng remarries, it will only be more inconvenient to see the child by herself, so she wants to simply get back the custody of the child. So since the beginning of this year, Zhao Liying has slowed down her career development, and even took her child to live with her for a period of time, trying to get closer to the relationship between her and think about it. There are even rumors that Zhao Liying is going to court with Feng Xiaofeng for custody rights, but looking at the current situation, Zhao Liying probably lost even in the lawsuit, so she can only see her children occasionally. But as far as brotherhood is concerned, the current situation is not that difficult. Let me talk about Feng Xiaofeng first. He is indeed very popular with women, and he has a lot of love affairs, but there are still not many people who are willing to marry and become stepmothers. It is really for his family's money. His strong mother would not agree to anything related to status, and considering that his surname is Feng, the Feng family would not be harsh on him, not to mention that he was brought up by his grandma, so the friendship is there. Moreover, as far as Zhao Liying's current development trend is concerned, it is impossible to completely retreat behind the scenes and bring the baby. There is no deep hatred. After thinking about it for a long time, I will miss my mother. Grandma loves the child, so it will not stop Zhao Liying from seeing the child. So now that the child is being raised by Feng Xiaofeng's mother, Zhao Liying's mode of visiting the child occasionally is also very good. It is a good thing for both thinking about it and for adults, and maintaining the status quo is not a bad thing. Speaking of the relationship experience of 85 Flowers, it is more bumpy than the other. Marriage is full of contradictions. Divorced and ex-husband's family are fighting openly and secretly. Zhao Liying is not bad, at least not like Yang Mi's ex-husband's family, who always talk about her every day. At least between them in the dispute, the old man did not end, nor did he use the child as a shield. However, the marriage between Zhao Liying and Feng Xiaofeng is really embarrassing. They got married in a hurry, got pregnant in a hurry, and divorced in a hurry before the wedding. If it wasn't for the drama that was left behind back then, who would remember that they had such a relationship before? Although they cannot be together for life, it is also a good thing to forget each other in the rivers and lakes. 02. The TV series Lotus House explodes, and it is absolutely inseparable from the superb acting skills of actor Cheng Yi. Recently, such a drama started to explode on the platform on the grounds of investigating cases. The name of this TV series is called Lianhua Lao, and it is starring Cheng Yi and Zhang Shengxi. Among them, Cheng Yi played the roles of Li Xiangai and Li Lianhua in it. In the TV series, Li Lianhua deliberately hides her identity as Li Xiangai to investigate the case together with Fang Duobiao, played by Zhang Shengxi. Although the process was tortuous, the two of them had a good understanding along the way. Although there were some misunderstandings in the middle, they were resolved in the end. And the popularity of this show is absolutely inseparable from the starring Cheng Yi. His acting skills are seen by all of us. Over the years, he has brought us all so many excellent works. Actor Cheng Yi's superb acting skills are a treasure in the Chinese film and television industry. He has won the love and recognition of the audience with his outstanding acting talent and affectionate interpretation. Since his debut, Cheng Yi has shown a distinctive acting talent. Through continuous hard work and concentration, he quickly emerged and became one of the high-profile actors. Cheng Yi's acting skills are very delicate. He can accurately grasp the inner emotions of the characters, and vividly show the psychological changes of the characters. His performance in the TV series Nirvana and Fire is particularly brilliant, playing the complex role of Yoon Zae-lee, and successfully expressing the character's melancholy, tenacity and sadness deeply into the hearts of the people. In Going Back, Yan Xiaoyi, played by him, is also deeply loved by the audience. Through delicate performances, the character's joys and sorrows are vividly displayed, which is moving. Cheng Yi's understanding and interpretation of the characters is not limited to the surface. He digs deep into the characters' personalities and the stories behind them, making the characters more three-dimensional and full. His acting skills span different types of roles, from costume dramas to modern dramas, from positive roles to negative roles, and every performance is impressive. In addition to his outstanding acting skills, Cheng Yi also won the appreciation of the director and colleagues for his humility and dedication. He always devotes himself to the shooting scene, takes every scene seriously, cooperates with the crew with his heart, and puts a lot of effort into shaping the characters. In general, actor Cheng Yi's superb acting skills are a highlight of the Chinese film and television industry, and his acting talent and professionalism have added a lot of luster to the development of Chinese TV dramas. I believe that in future film and television works, he will continue to bring more surprises and touches to the audience, and become a bright star in the Chinese entertainment industry. Cheng Yi's superb acting skills are not only eye-catching, but his personality charm also makes him highly respected and loved in the entertainment circle. He is humble yet confident, insists on proving himself with strength, has never been swayed by hype and scandal, and has always maintained a good public image. As an excellent actor, Cheng Yi also actively participates in public welfare undertakings. He pays attention to social issues, cares about vulnerable groups, participates in public welfare activities many times, gives back to the society with practical actions, and sends warmth and help to people in need. At the same time, Cheng Yi's personal growth has also attracted much attention. He is constantly pursuing progress and breakthroughs in his acting career, and at the same time he does not forget to improve his knowledge and knowledge reserves. He is keen on reading, and through continuous learning, he broadens his vision and thinking, and provides more inspiration and creativity for character creation. Cheng Yi also won the audience's love for his sincerity and frankness, and his affinity and sense of humor in the show won him a large number of fans. He actively interacts with fans, listens to their voices, and shares life with fans on his personal social media, showing an approachable side. Generally speaking, as an excellent actor, Cheng Yi not only possesses superb acting skills, but also is a public idol worthy of respect and love. His charisma, concern for society and pursuit of knowledge endow him with solid support and love in the showbiz and audience. I believe that in the future, he will continue to bring more unforgettable performances and works to the audience with his outstanding performance and unique charm.